There's those points. Oh, wow. I cannot believe that he just forfeited. The salt. Don't bet against me. We're on a that was a pretty good one. We've lost what, one game so far? All right, this pack is for Madison. Matt is on. He didn't bet against us, so right here's the shiny Charizard. We got Snom's Butt Snowface again, Reverse Hollow Horsey, and Hollow Indeedee. Go for another one. What else do we get? Snom's Buttface appears again with his bubbles. Rowlet and Ditto VMAX. Actually not bad. Not bad. Max Transform. Choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack. That's actually pretty fucking cool. And we just pulled the Ditto V a couple packs ago. So actually this is usable. I don't know if I would ever want to build a Ditto deck. Although I hear it's very versatile because it can go back and forth depending on what your opponent's running. But dang, that's pretty good. If you like the butt face, let's run an Inteleon game and we will make him do some work here. Our butt face Snom. I actually love Frostmoth and Snom both. One of the best designs out of Gen 8. That's not a great start, but we're going to throw his butt face out to lead the way. He does have Call for Family, so there's that at least. That's good. Camden, are you able to start up the predictions? He is. Look at that. Such a great moderator. He had to take a mulligan, so we get a free card there. I don't want to put any of those on my bench. We'll do that. I don't want to put the air balloon on him, though. That's all we're doing first turn. That is awesome. I like how I'm playing. It looks like a mirror of my deck. I actually use these same sleeves in real life and occasionally on the game here. Tag call. This is probably ADP or Luke Metal. It's Luke Metal. This is literally my deck. My main deck. Once we get done opening all the packs and playing some games here, we'll probably switch over to the Switch, Sword and Shield, and do some Dynamax adventures. Go hunting for some shinies with 1 in 100 odds. And get probably none of them. But the cool thing about the Dynamax adventures, you get a guaranteed legendary at the end of all of them. And if you've found them before, you can hunt for certain ones. So we might go hunting for a shiny Giratina just because it is such a wonderful shiny. I don't know what we do here. I know what he wants to do here, but I don't think I can do anything about it right now. I think the only play is Marnie here. I've got tons of ways to get more cards, but I'll 100% invite you. You have the Crown Tundra? One out of 6,000 on Omega Sapphire, or yeah. OS Old School RuneScape. Oh, I thought it was Omega Sapphire first. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire is almost what I read that as. The other day you can get a 1 in 100. Keep faith. I have done so many Dynamax adventures and we've got none. Also, Galarian Zigzagoon, the biggest Kiss fan. This card is just a big fuck you because all he does is do 10 damage to somebody. Just because. Throw a training cord out, which lets us get energy back from our discard pile, which we do actually have one, so we will do that. Then we'll call for family, since we can this turn, actually. And we're going to want to grab our Inteleon to our bench. Do you have your Shiny Charm yet? If you don't have your Shiny Charm, the Dynamax Adventures are a 1 in 300 odds for a Shiny. But 100% catch rate. You don't have to worry about that. But if you've done, I don't know if you know this, but if you've done the Dynamax Adventures and you've taken the legendary at the end before as your one that you get to take away from it, you actually can't take it a second time. Next game, do a meme deck. 100% I can do a meme deck. Yeah, if you take the legendaries at the end, you can't take them a second time. So I've killed probably 30, 40 Rayquazas, the same amount of Giratinas, and a ton of others in between trying to get shiny legendaries. I do have a few of them, but it's because people Wonder Trade hacked mons. A meme deck would be like a basically what we'll be using is an anti-meta deck. So like this guy's playing a meta deck, which I also run this deck, so I'm not judging him, but it's basically a big fuck you. I'm just going to do things that are annoying to you. And by that I mean we're going to play a deck that makes it so that if he runs these cards, basically this entire deck here literally cannot attack us. The one we're going to do. Evolution Instance. Alright, so here's where this gets good. We grab our Frostmoth. And now we can grab this. And now we're going to go from 1 energy on this Inteleon to having him fully ready as a V-maxed Inteleon with Ice Dance. Lets us put as many water energies as we freaking want from our hand right onto our bench water Pokemon. We've been playing a lot lately on Sword and Shield. Jake and Josh and I have been doing it a good bit. Doing the Dynamax Adventures with friends. It's pretty fun. Especially if you can get a full team, because without it, it gets a little rough sometimes. Let's Ice Dance and throw that other water energy down. And we'll Crobat for more cards. Draw 3 more. Scoop up net. Pick up the Ziggs again. Get him out of the way. Air Balloon. Pokemon Communication. We will grab... Let's grab a Dedenne. And then we can retreat for free with that Air Balloon. And now we're going to max Bullet, which does... It's going to knock the hell out of this Lily's Pokédoll, but that doesn't get us a prize card. And we get to do 60 damage to one of his back row. That one has that one. Does he have... Did he already use his Full Metal Wall? I can't see it. His token. I don't know. Let's see if it does. He did not use it, so we get at least some damage through there. Boom, boom. You know, the Dynamax Adventures can be fun if you're playing with friends. What are we going to get going, guy? He's going to Crushing Hammer. Of course, he succeeds. As long as he only does it once, it doesn't matter. We can just Training Court and put it back on. I now see why these Inteleons are going for like 13 packs each. Feel emotionally attached to your Pokemon. You've had the same Arcanine since the beginning of your game. Yeah. I get the same way to an extent, but it's more so I become attached to certain Pokemon over... I always end up with like similar Pokemon on my teams. Like as soon as Caesar was added, he ended up on my team right now. Gengar I tend to use just because he's freaking Gengar. I do have a shiny Frostmoth in the game right now though, so we've been using it too. Still have your Pokemon Emerald and Game Boy? Yeah, I wish I still had some of my games. I know my Fire Red got broken, and that was the end of, like, Gen 3 was the best generation because you had Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green. It's perfect. I'm very excited for the new games coming out though. I know a lot of people don't like the art style, but I like the fact that it does hold true to what the old games were. So the reason he keeps throwing this Zamazenta up is it's immune to my attacks from this Inteleon. If anybody didn't know that. Goodra is blessed. Goodra's one of those Pokemon that I've never really had an opinion on, one way or the other. It's not a bad Pokemon. He forfeits. Here we go. It's definitely not a bad Pokemon, but it's also never one that I've been like, I must use. I still have my Game Boy SP. That's where it's at. Up our number. We're now double positive using these decks. We're getting better. All right, so basically, we're going to use our meme troll deck now with the wonderful Cloud Burb himself, whatever gender this one is, with the amazing miraculous charm ability that makes it so that all Vs and GXs, which the V includes V Maxes, can't attack this Pokemon. And even if they happen to have something that's not, that they could, we've got Obstagoon in his Kiss cosplay, who can use Obstruct, which basically after he attacks, next turn they can't attack him. So it's either Altaria just carries this game. If they happen to run something other than Vs, V Maxes, or GX, EX, then Gene Simmons comes in and holds it down. Also, I'm running some stuff in here just as memes because I had the full arts. Like, this card is not great, but the nostalgia of the show for me, this full art just looks great for Jesse and James. Some of this stuff we need to change out, make it a little better, but for now, let's see, what sleeves do we want to run on it since we're trolling? We don't want just the basic deck box. Let's see, here's our sleeves. Let's go rainbow. Let's rainbow it up with Eevee. Yeah, Eevee. Yeah, let's go Eevee. Sure. And coin. Sure, we'll use that one. The Mewtwo, Pikachu, Charizard. All right, let's go. Anti-meta. You can't tell me that whoever designed Galarian Zigzagoon up to Obstagoon wasn't just a Kiss fanboy. Now, Shiny Obstagoon, 100% I like. It's a very polarizing Pokemon. Let's see. Shiny Obstagoon. Tails never fails, except for when it does, but this is not one of those times, and we're going to go first. This is Shiny Obstagoon for anybody that doesn't know. So let me throw this on here. That shiny, I'm like, it's a very polarizing shiny. People either love it or hate it. And I think I like it. He looks like he's about to pop out of a 3D movie with those colors. Alright, so we got Zacian. We'll start with Zacian. Just the only reason that this one's in here is because of his Intrepid Sword ability. Is like a nuts draw power. It's called Drag, you wouldn't understand. Blue and pink is obviously my favorite color scheme. If you can't tell by the theming of the stream here. Just a little bit. Alright, so we can already do some stuff, it looks like, here. Let's send Zigzagoon packing, because he's running ADP. We'll grab a Swablu. Throw him on down. We will Evolution Incense to get our big burb. Go ahead and throw a twin energy on him. Then we'll just Intrepid Sword at the end of our turn to get some more cards. Cotton Candy is amazing. 100%. I love the Cotton Candy aesthetic. And Cotton Candy ice cream, of course, too. But pink and blue, chef's kiss. Best color scheme. I got some lights. I got some more stuff. We've got a light over here behind it trying to make the camera look a little better. This is just a 1080p webcam. We do have the camera over there. We did get an actual, like, this is a really good, it's what, a Canon EOS 10 something. This is a really nice camera. It's like $600 camera that I was going to use for streaming, but I need to get a cam link and some other stuff first, and I figured with 2 to 3 viewers a stream, I'm not investing another $100 and some bucks into it right now. So eventually we will have a very high quality camera. Right now I use it for some YouTube videos and stuff like that, and then just for our family photos, stuff like that too. But this is just a regular Logitech 1080p webcam. Just lighting makes a big difference. And then I've got these floodlights in the back. Normally I have the two of them pointed different areas, and we got blue and pink both. But right now I've just got them both on the same color. So we can go pink if we want, and every color in between. We got yellow, we got green, but I like the light blue right now. I like streaming. I like making videos. I like the process. I just lack the consistency, and that's what we're working on now. I have no idea what he did. He just played a bunch of cards. That's all we got to worry about. So we're just gonna play Altaria, and now switch. He can't do anything. We win. Well, I mean, he can switch up, knock out Zacian, but after that, we win.
I think we're gonna be friends.
Cat Wizard, welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. We're on our road to 100 wins is what the record is there on the side. We are currently trolling with some Altaria right now. I don't think there's anything else that we need to do other than we can now hit him for a slow death at 60 damage each turn. All he can do is boss his orders up our Zacian, knock it out, and then after that, he's done. The only other thing he can attack us with is this Oranguru. That's all we have to worry about, is that Oranguru. If he starts throwing energy on it, then we need to worry. Raid time. What's up, Cat Wizard? I had a pretty good day today. Today was actually my daughter's birthday. She turned 3 today. Oh, not in one day. This is an ongoing thing, but we're we're going for it. One day would be
I think
nuts.
we're gonna be friends.
We are grinding up the bolts, trying to get up to the 2,000 bolt match or 2,000 bolt mark. River, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for the raid. We are just going to keep using this Altaria. I don't know how long this guy's going to go before he forfeits, other than if he starts throwing energy onto his Oranguru, I'll be a little more worried. We have a good day. She had a great day. She's very obsessed with Blippi at the moment, if you are familiar with kids' YouTube or shows. He's also on Hulu, so she had a Blippi-themed party. This is, of course, one of the most meta decks we could be going against for him to be facing this Altaria. I don't think he's figured it out yet. He just keeps attacking. Well, I guess Ultimate Raid does let him search for energy, so I guess that's why he's attacking. D&D is amazing. Pokemon is life. Easy cheese on who's. Thanks. I appreciate it. I have a channel for each. Crit Happens over on YouTube is my D&D channel, which I think the link is in the description, and then we've started doing some Pokemon stuff over at Critical Empoleon. Trying to get the consistency going a little more. I'm having some fun doing it too. Don't think we want to put another Swablu out until we have the ability to evolve it. I think we're just going to keep stacking this Gem Trainer for 2 cards, see what we get. Gonna be a dick with the Crushing Hammer. We can. Just knock it off there. Get up with another 60. Steel is heavier than the feathers. Which is heavier, 100 grams of steel or 100 grams of feathers? They're both 1 kilo. Yeah. That's an old meme at this point. Does he even have anything on? Yeah, he's got a balloon. All right, we'll tool scrapper his balloon. Just because. And then slow kill. I think that's the worst part of this deck, is the slow kill of the Altaria not being able to be hit back and it only hitting for 60 damage. Another raid. Look at that. Laser Lammin. Thanks. Appreciate it. Another win. Let's go. I told you he wouldn't last long before forfeiting. That deck is just annoying to go against. And it's super cheap to build. So if anybody's just getting into the game, that is a very easy deck to build. I think most of it comes out of Champion's Path. Very easy.